Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. Kind of. It's really hasn't been forever, but you know what I mean, right? I hope you guys like my Christmas attire. I mean, I thought it was very appropriate for the Christmas time. Got little candy canes and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to explain what happened. So the last clip that you saw was in the last Cousincraft was me and Gamer Gabe mining, and then after that we stopped recording, uh, and we called it a night. But then Gamer Gabe, his internet's been kind of crappy. Not even gonna lie, his internet's pretty crap, but he's switching to a new internet company, so hopefully that'll be better. Anyway, so we haven't been able to record, so I thought for this recording I would do something special, and I would make us a house and other stuff for um, Christmas, because I want it to be his Christmas present on here. Anyway, I went mining in the meantime because I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But I got some diamonds and I got an emerald from a desert temple that I found, and I got some gold, some lapis, some redstone, all the goody goodies or whatever. I thought I was gonna get more diamonds though, but I guess not. But yeah, so what I thought I would do for Gabe's Christmas present while he's not on is build a house for us and build a Christmas tree and build him even maybe some diamond tools. Um, I think that'd be cool because we are going to do a Christmas special super duper soon. But yeah, the rest of this is going to be a little bit sped up so it doesn't take up too much of your time. But yeah, so here's the process that I got so far of building uh, our house. And yeah, it's not completed, but I'm going to be working on it, and you're going to see that on Wednesday. So, yeah. And I'm also, in the next clip, I'm going to be talking about something super serious, and near and dear to my heart, I think. But yeah, so stay tuned, and, yeah, enjoy the rest of this sped up video. Okay, so yeah, we're back, and I wanted to talk about something kind of serious and kind of a touchy subject, and I wanted to talk about bullying for this video. I think I kind of want to do serious talks on some videos that take somewhat of a longer time, and yeah, so I want to talk about bullying. It's very serious, and I'm going to be super serious. I'm usually pretty goofy, but I think, yeah. So anyway, bullying. My little cousin, Gamer Gabe's sister, we were having this discussion, all three of us were, about bullying and about how people who I won't name, who I actually do know, were getting bullied and by kids at school. And I got really sad because I used to be bullied in 7th and 8th grade, and it was horrible, and I didn't want to go to school. I started to hate school, and I actually really did like school until I started to get bullied, and it was very sad, and I think no kid should ever fear going to school, because school is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to go see your friends and stuff, but when you don't have any friends and you constantly get picked on and being told such awful things, I think it's so heartbreaking. And anyway, we're coming onto the topic of what should you do and what do you do. And honestly, coming from a person that's been bullied, it's kind of hard to stick up for yourself. And I know people are like, oh my gosh, just ignore ignore them. And it's kind of hard to ignore them whenever they're telling you to like go die, and you're fat and you're ugly, and they hit you and stuff, and they like physically start to like bully you. That's even more terrible. And it I don't know, but it's kind of hard to stick up for yourself because there's so many people that are bullying you, and you feel kind of like trapped in a bubble, and you feel like you can't really, you know, you can't really do anything but just sit there and take it. And then you go home, and sometimes when you go home, it's like you don't want to be at home or at school because you're not happy at both of them. You know, you're not happy at either of them. And that makes me even more sad because sometimes people that bully don't know what kids go home to. Um, and yeah, I'm not really comfortable sharing my personal life just yet with you guys. I hope that you guys can respect that. Um, Maybe I'll do like a draw my life or something. But right now, I don't know. I'll tell you some things, but I won't tell you everything. Um, but anyway, I think with bullying, people underestimate it. They don't pay enough attention to it. And it's very sad because it's a very serious thing. My parents always told me sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. But the thing is, you know, I guess I always felt like I wasn't as strong as my parents or my grandma or my grandpa for that matter, my brothers. And it was very, I don't know, I don't know. And also another thing with bullying is that there's some very serious side effects to bullying, and that the bulliers or whatever they're called, the bullies, they don't understand that. And I honestly think that the bullies that bully other kids have something going on with themselves, and I think that if they were to be approached about their problems, that they would just be so quiet and like on hush mouth. If you don't know what hush mouth is, by the way, that's like you quiet, you got nothing to say, hush mouth. Yeah, I mean, I I don't know how. I When I was bullied, I wore hoodies a lot, and I would always say, "Oh, it's because I don't know, I'm used to it. I feel naked without it." But honestly, the kid, I don't know what's a good how to say this without like I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I was a self-harmer, and I don't know, like the darkness that your mind physically and emotionally go to, like your whole just persona changes, I think, whenever you self-harm or and it's not just cutting yourself. I know that I personally was a cutter. Uh this got really dark. It's not funny. Um I like to I don't know. That's just my way of getting through it is to make fun of myself. Okay, so anyway, um it's not just cutting. There's any type of harm that you're doing to your body is a form of self-harm. There's burning, there's eating disorders, like there's a bunch of things that I don't know. It's very I don't know. It's kind of like when I look back at myself and I see that I've self-harmed, and I look back at all the stuff that I wrote in my journal, and I cry sometimes. The majority of the time I do cry. It's just because, like, wow, like you realize what a dark place you were in, and you start to get suicidal thoughts, and you feel like you just don't belong like anywhere. You feel kind of helpless. And it's not like I don't know how to explain this if you haven't gone through it, but hopefully if you've gone through it, you understand, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but like you don't want attention at all. That's not at all what you're going for. You just want someone to know that you want someone to notice that you're not okay even when you say you are. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just don't understand how people can say it's attention seeking whenever whenever we try our best to hide it. Like, don't you think if it was attention seeking, then we would like be out in the open with no hoodie or makeup or pants, or it's I don't understand that. Like, if you haven't gone through it, then I don't think you have a right to say that it's for attention. I don't think that you have a right to bash it because you don't know what people go through on a daily basis. And it makes me sad to see people that like bully the kids that actually, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but I think whenever you self-harm, it's like, I don't know. I do know that it's not to kill yourself. I know that for a fact. Um, well, I wasn't trying to kill myself. I mean, you know, like, I don't know. Um, but if you're still wondering, I don't self-harm anymore. Um, and like I said, I look back on it and I cry because it's like you turn into a monster. You're a monster. It's like, wow, how could you think these things and how could you do this to yourself? You like when you actually sit and mature and you look back on everything that you've ever done to harm yourself or every thought that you've ever made that's suicidal or dark, it's just kind of like, wow, why, how could anybody think that or how could anybody do that to themselves? And it's like, it's crazy. I don't know. But I think bullying is so underrated, and I definitely think it should be looked upon more seriously. Um, and it makes me sad to know that there's kids in elementary school. Like, this generation is getting worse. I think the generations are getting worse. I'm not even going to lie on how I feel, but my opinion is I just feel like everything's getting worse. The bullying is getting worse. The cyberbullying is getting worse. You know, I think kids nowadays are trying to grow up too fast. And that's not good. I think you should stay a kid as long as you can because I think I grew up too fast and I think I matured way too fast. I mean, I'm still immature, but I think when it comes to serious situations, I think I don't know. I just think I matured too fast. I think I grew up way too fast. Um and I'm only 18, but I'm still a kid, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like I have anxiety now um for like I don't know. I don't know. I have really bad anxiety. Not that I don't know how to explain that. Like I love to be social, but I don't like making new friends. I have a problem with making like new friends and I have a problem with trusting people just because of the fact that, you get hurt once and it's just like now what? Like your mindset's just like, nope, you're gonna leave me, you're gonna go. I don't know. I think I don't know. And what sucks is that when you get bullied, you actually find out who your friends are and who's not your friend because your friends are gonna stick up for you. And I was so surprised that everybody that called me their bestest friend, they didn't stick up for me. Instead, they walked away and act like nothing happened. And it's just like, what? Like I thought you were my friend, but yet you couldn't help me when I needed help. And like wow. So I had no friends. I stopped talking to the people that didn't stick up for me. And I mean, I'm kind of happy that I did because I think all they did was just drag me down with them. Because they were into drugs and partying and getting getting drunk and smoking weed and doing ecstasy. And let me just like it's first of all, it's seventh and eighth grade. Like what? Wow, I don't know. They were having sex and it's just like getting boyfriends and I don't understand at all. I really really don't. Like I wasn't into the same things that other people were into. So that's where I didn't fit in and I couldn't find anybody that liked the same things I did because they all wanted to fit in and be cool and be with the crowd and that's not what it's about. And if you're not and where I went to school, like if you weren't doing what everybody else was doing, you're the one that was going to get bullied. So I knew I was going to get bullied because of that. Also, I was like very overweight and it got worse because I think I relied on food to heal my like feeling. I like to talk my the way of talking about things for me was eating food. And so I gained a lot of weight and I think that's what increased the bullying even more. Like there was one time a guy I really liked, like I thought he was super cute. This is like when I first started liking guys, in like 8th grade, I think. I didn't start liking anybody until I was like in 8th grade. Because I just didn't see it like that. You know, I didn't see anybody, I don't know. But anyways, um, he called me fat and told me I should go eat some lettuce. And he told me I belong in the zoo and just like really mean things. Told me, you know, I'm fat. I got like what is it called? Back fat? I don't fucking know. But like it was just so like mean and so cruel. Like to say that to somebody, I don't know, and like it brought my confidence down a lot, obviously, and it made me super insecure about myself. He told me that I looked like a boy and that he would never like have sex with me. Like that's not what I was worried about, but I mean, the fact that he said it like in front of all of his friends and like the girls at school that would pick on me and hit me and stuff, like I all I wanted to do was go home and go to sleep. And I don't know, I think sometimes people don't understand they don't understand the really like the consequences of their actions. And I don't know, but I feel like I don't know. My final thought is that bullying should be looked on a lot more than it is because it's a serious thing. And there's a lot of kids like taking their lives for something that shouldn't. Like, first of all, nobody should ever take their own life. I'm sorry. I just I it makes my heart like shatter. Like people like for somebody to push somebody that far to make them feel like they don't have a purpose on earth, that's excuse my language, but that's just fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. Like I I don't even know how to like feel, you know? Like I really don't know. Like I get super sad when I think about people that don't feel like they have a purpose on this world. And I'm not even trying to be like inspirational or I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying what I feel. And what I feel is my final thought on this is if you think that your life has no meaning, take it from somebody that has self-harmed and that has actually attempted suicide. I'm not going to lie. I have, but just remember that even if you are going through like a tough time and you have a shitty house, you live in a shitty house, you're poor, you can't buy all the things that you want, you just want more for yourself. You don't want to live in the city that you were born in just because you have a dysfunctional family. Listen, it's going to get better. I know that you're probably tired of hearing that if you have these problems. You're probably like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I've heard that and it hasn't gotten better. It does. Because, I mean, I've been clean of cutting and stuff for a little over 2 years. And, I'm a lot happier. I have really good people in my life. I think that it's important to surround yourself with really good people and really good friends that make you happy and you know that they're not going to do you wrong. I think that's what's important, is to surround yourself with good people. And I know as hard as this is going to seem, you have to forgive the people that did you wrong. I'm not saying, oh yeah, go be fucking, buddy buddy, like, oh my god, hey, oh my gosh. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, when you have so much anger built up inside you, that's not good. And I think you need to let it go. As much as like it's hard to let it go, you have to, or else you're never going to be able to move on and go on to bigger and better things. And I think someone who's struggling with anxiety right now, I think you need to find things that just like relieve stress and like, I don't know. But that's why in my previous episodes that me and Gamer Gabe have recorded, I keep saying that I want to make people smile. It's because I do. That I really that's my anti-anxiety medication right there. Making people like actually smile instead of like having to fake a smile. Like no, I freaking hate fake smiles. Like when you can actually make somebody smile when they don't want to, that's probably one of the greatest feelings I can ever have in the world. And that's what I'm trying, that's exactly why I started YouTube. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I love playing Minecraft. Minecraft was my friend when I had no friends. So of course, I'm going to always have a soft spot for Minecraft. Um, so yeah, I have a soft spot for Minecraft, and I really enjoy Minecraft. I think it's fun. All the mods are crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, I love to do a lot of things. I like to sing. I like to act. Of course, play Minecraft, play video games. I, I like I like to work out. It's just like I don't know. You need to find something that makes you happy. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's true. You need to find things that actually make you a better person and that make you like just surround yourself in a good environment, and I promise you that the bullying is going to stop. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, it may not be next month, and it may not be next year. But I promise, if you have nobody to talk to me. Hit me up on my social media network, my social media websites, my links that I'm putting down in the description, or message me here on YouTube, and I promise I will try my best to put a smile on your face or, take your mind off of it. That's kind of what I want to accomplish for YouTube. I want to be able to take people's mind off of the stuff that they're going through. What am I doing? I don't even know what the hell I stopped for on this thing. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's kind of all I want to say. But if you think nobody's here for you, I'm here for you. I don't know you, but I would love to get to know you. So hit me up on my social media sites. My social media links, sorry, because I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to hear your stories, and who knows, maybe I'll even share my personal story with you, because you guys think you know already, but you don't know the half of it. So, maybe one day when I'm comfortable enough, I'll talk about it, but I'm really not that comfortable right now. Anyways, um, I don't know how much longer I have on this video, to be honest with you, because, I think I finished these pillars, and I think that's it. I think that's all I do. This is actually a voiceover. I'm doing pretty good, I think. But yeah, I mean, like I said, bullying should definitely be taken more seriously. Um, but if you're going through something, just know that everything gets better in the end, and if it doesn't get better, then it's not the end. And you know what? I think you should definitely start a YouTube channel. Even though people are like, "Oh my God, you're never gonna be as big as blankety blank 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 blank." Like, who the fuck cares? You need to like learn how to be your own person and stop worrying about what other people are going to say. That's probably one of your toughest battles you're ever going to have, is like not to care what other people think or say. You need to do what makes you happy, and you need to learn not to give a fuck. That's all I have to say. You have to learn not to give a fuck. So remember that. Learn not to give a fuck about what other people say, because at the end of the day, do whatever you need to do, whatever makes you happy. All right, guys. Well, that's my, I don't know what you want to call this, talk. Not really a rant. I don't know, rant, talk. I don't know. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the making of this house. Hopefully it's gonna come out really good. But yeah. So in the next episode, it's going to be normal again, regular talking. Um, all right. Bye, guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. Get ready for Wednesday, because I know I'm ready for Wednesday. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm regenerating my hearts. I don't know. I really don't know what is happening. But yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, give it a like and subscribe. It helps me out. Alright, guys. Bye!